Hey guys, YouTube Nation, Griddle Nation, welcome to the channel. Today, what are we cooking? Good question. Today we're going to smoke, as you can see, a turkey breast, and we're gonna do a honey smoked turkey breast on a pellet grill with a smoke tube. So I've already done this once. I did it without the smoke tube, and I also didn't spray it down. So I was it was good. It came out very tasty. I followed Chubb's barbecue technique. A couple of things I think can be made better. We're gonna use a smoke tube instead of just the pellets. That's the first thing. The second thing is we're gonna mix up a little seasoned honey spray, and we're gonna spray it down on the outside to try to keep the top side of the turkey breast just a little bit more moist and stop it from drying out a bit. We're gonna get this on the smoker in a minute, and I can guarantee you, no matter what happens, it is going to be very tasty. Take the skin off. That's the first thing. So for the turkey treatment, last time around I did not use a mustard binder. I didn't use any binder. I just put the seasoning right on the turkey. This time I'm gonna use a binder. On the pellet grill, it didn't really pick up as much bark as I wanted. Like I said, it was flavorful, but I'm looking for more of a smoke flavor. So I'm gonna use some mustard as a binder. For seasoning, we're using the Killer Hogs AP. And I've got my pepper mill. I'm gonna hit it with a lot of pepper on a coarse grind. I know a lot of the barbecue world out there likes to use, I think they call it 16 mesh. I don't have a container of 16 mesh, so we're just gonna go with a coarse grind on the grinder and get that going. Jeff was allegedly gonna help. It looks like he may have shown back up. Oh good, you're here, you got clean hands. Grind a whole bunch of pepper on this.
I can't believe you started without me.
I've been waiting for you. So you guys can see, let's pack that in. And we're gonna go pretty heavy with this because it's a big piece of meat. Jeff, I'm gonna need you to do the other side momentarily. Don't forget the sides. Tempted to cut this out. What do you think? Should I cut that out?
No.
I'm gonna cut it out. Just because you said no.
All right, now I'm officially mic'd up.
So this is my official technique for cutting these things out. It's kind of like shaving.
I thought you were talking about taking out the entire tenderloin.
No, just the tenderloin tendon. I need pepper. See, there we go. Nobody wants that.
No.
Don't you want that? Yeah, you can have it.
Hey, you give me a hard time because I cut everything out.
Yeah, you go overboard.
It's a big turkey breast.
Yeah, so this was just, that's good. I'm glad you said that. So this was just a frozen turkey breast, you know, both sides of the turkey breast skin on. So I actually cooked half a couple of weeks ago, threw the rest in the freezer. Nothing special about this. That's funny, Jeff, thank you.
I noticed that you sealed it in one of those
I vacuum sealed it.
Vacuum sealed, yeah.
I vacuum sealed and dated. All right, so let's hit this with a little bit more of this. So I'm gonna get this right on the smoker quickly because it is a weeknight and it's already 6 o'clock. And we know that smoking is not quick. All right, out to the smoker we go.
Look at the stack. Nice.
All right, so run it over here, Jeff, when you have a sec.
Sorry, I'm just admiring. What a nice setup you got.
I'm happy with it.
Came out awesome.
Time coming. We'll talk about that in a minute. But for now, I got the Z grills. I'm running 165. It's on the smoke setting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep it on there for most of this cook. I'm gonna get the smoke tube over here fired up. I should probably pull that out. I'm gonna make Chris go that.
Good thing you got those gloves.
Yeah, and I'm running the Traeger signature blend.
And the fact that it's a beautiful day right now, so it's probably going to start raining soon.
So the heat box is sort of right under here. And I get sort of a thinner tail over here. I'm going to move that off a little bit.
Got the bird. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's right there. Oh, she's right there. Oh. Do you know how to tell the difference between a boy and a real bunny?
Yeah, that's definitely a boy. Without a doubt.
Spray.
Z grills, hooking it up. Did you get water in there? Did you estimate that to be about 3 cups?
Is that a serious question? Yeah, I'd say it's probably
2.5.
3 to 4 cups.
All right.
So like I said, when I first did this, the top of it, even though we're gonna do the chud technique of flipping it over and letting it rest and cool in butter, it's still kind of dried a little bit. It was almost like a pellet pool, you know, when you dry age beef. So I'm gonna try every 20, 30 minutes while it's smoking, I'm gonna try spraying it with a little water, sugar, and honey. And I think that's gonna help build up the bark.
You just put like $25 worth of honey in that.
Actually, it's probably 35 because
Yeah.
this is homemade honey from my daughter's friend's mom who lives up the street.
Nice.
Actually makes it herself.
Nice.
She has a couple of hives. Stuff is delicious. So yes. But you know, Jeff, good food comes at a price.
It does. Wait till you see my next week's cook.
What's your plan?
KFC chicken sandwiches.
That doesn't sound expensive.
13 spices.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Leave this on here. I'm going to heat this up to get the honey to dissolve into the water, and then I'm going to grab my small container of sugar. It's probably a good thing that Chris isn't here because you know he always complains about how much sugar and butter I use. So that's about a half cup of butter. I mean a half cup of sugar. A half cup of butter is coming.
Nice.
What do you think, Jeff? Whole stick, half stick?
Whole stick, it's just easier.
So I got that much butter left. That's going in there too.
Okay.
So that's all going to melt that. What are you eating the kids' dinner for?
Carbs.
Yeah, those are tasty, aren't they? Those are candy.
I love those. Oh, we grew up on them.
Let's get that in there. That's gonna go into. I have a food service spray bottle somewhere around here. As soon as I find the spray bottle, that's going in the spray bottle, and you'll see we're gonna miss the turkey breast as it cooks. All right.
So Chris is over there filling up the smoke tube. I'm supposed to talk about it, and I've never used one.
Go ahead and say that.
I just said it.
This thing's gonna work wonders and give us the smoke, extra added smoke.
Extra smoke.
So what happens is right now we're on the smoke setting, which is 160 degrees, and once you turn that temp up, the level of smoke sort of dies down.
Yeah.
So,
Which is, well, we got smoke. Look at that, Nate.
Comes and goes.
160.
yeah, but it's at 160 degrees. I want to cook
Yeah.
this at 250.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Right. So when you put it up to 250, you get much less smoke, and it's also the pellets they have less water content than wood.
Yeah.
So hence in comes the smoke tube.
Probably enough, right?
Yeah, that's plenty.
That's good.
And that's
Give it a
pecan.
shake.
All right, give it a shake, and then we're gonna light the top.
You sound so confident.
We're gonna light the top of it all the way around.
Right up here.
And
We're
then
just gonna hit
blow
right
it
up
out,
here.
And then it's gonna burn all the way down.
Yeah, so it's going to give more of a real wood flavor. Now,
And we're gonna use. No, you're gonna light it while it's in there.
No, I'm gonna light it out here.
don't burn down my new deck.
Yeah.
So I was on the fence, guys. If you have a pellet smoker, and I've watched a few reviews of the smoke tube. You get right in there, Jeff. We get the metal cherry hot. Yeah, there you go. Don't melt the GoPro.
Thank you, Grill Blazer.
What?
Don't melt the other camera.
There you go. You're good.
Thank you,
I think we
Grill
throw
Blazer.
it. I think we do.
All right, hold on. You gotta blow it out.
No. Let it
leave it
burn
go.
longer.
Yeah,
No. Don't put it in there
Jeez,
yet. Just let it burn for a few minutes.
Okay.
You gotta
All
let
right.
You gotta let it be a candle like that for a few minutes.
Okay.
Otherwise, it goes out when you.
Nate knows what he's talking about. Jeff and I first time.
I've used it.
First time with the
for
smoke
these guys.
tube.
So, anyways, I was on the fence with these.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
I was on the fence. You done now, Pyro?
It's just so much fun.
I was on the fence with the smoke tube because I had seen that people said, "Oh, it tasted more like a dirty smoke, or it was too heavy a smoke." I find that not to be the case. I think this gives it a real nice bark, a real nice smoke flavor.
Smoke in the neighborhood right now. You're just trying to get neighbors to look.
I am.
Look at it.
So
They're all gonna come flooding in when they smell it.
So are you just waiting for it to start smoking like that and then blow it out? Or?
Yeah, waiting to get enough hot coals on the top that it will continue to burn down. Because if you blow it out too quick, it just goes out. You don't have enough heat in the top.
So you do have to kind of angle that, lean it up against the top shelf?
No, I've seen them laying down. As long as you get enough of it going
Yeah.
at the top, you can lay it right down flat if you want.
Nice. It's pretty
So,
cool.
Chris, can you
Should I
crack
keep this
that?
shut? Should I keep this shut?
You just throw that up to 250 if you wouldn't mind.
Is there an up and down? How do you do this?
Just twist the knob right there. There you go. That's 250. All right, you can blow that out now and pop it in.
This is where Chris says, "Ah, this is hot."
Oh yeah.
This is
okay.
where Chris
Is this
says
one of
it's
those
not
trick
gonna go
candles? It's a trick candle.
Put it in the smoker and then blow it out. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Nope.
Almost there.
Now close it, quick. Just close it. It'll
There
shut
we go.
down.
Done.
Teamwork. That's a lot of smoke.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Right?
Are we done yet?
Well, we are now. You can get a deck of cards because now we just wait.
So so you got it set for 250, and that's gonna rise right now.
Yep.
170 already. We started at 160.
Come
That
up
should
to 250. We'll probably this
190. Say 190 already.
So I'm gonna throw a probe in this, and it's not. I mean, I'll throw a probe.
Oh, that's
in.
going quick. It's 200 already.
Yeah, I'll throw a probe in. We're gonna pull the turkey at about 155, and that's
I like
gonna
mine
be
a little rare. Can we do like 120?
We can do 120 if you like yours pink and crunchy
Yeah,
and chewy
yeah,
in the
a
middle.
little.
No, we're gonna pull it at 155, and then we're gonna wrap it and rest it. And that's gonna take, really with the turkey, what I found is
It's a lot of smoke.
there's
Sorry.
only so much smoke it's gonna take,
Yeah.
right? So, like I might let this smoke at 250 for say 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna crank it up to like 350 and just get it to 155 degrees. And that's the beauty of the Z-Grill's pellet smoker and all the pellet smokers.
Yeah.
You can pretty much use them like an oven.
So you've had this now for I think over a year.
Yeah, probably.
What's been your long-term review on it?
So I love it. Z-Grills, thank you for sending it. I do love it. There's a couple of things that the newer model, Chris has a newer model. He
We
hasn't
got
put it
one.
together yet.
Stay tuned.
You guys are gonna see it.
We got another one.
There are a couple of creature comforts, if you will, that I would prefer to see. And then just pellet grills as a whole. The pellets are so efficient
Yeah.
that you really don't get this smoke that you see here.
Yeah.
Right? The pellets burn really, really clean. So the flavor profile you get is more like a Slim Jim. It's like a commercial smoked product.
Yeah.
Which is good, right?
Yeah.
It's like a clean smoke, you know. But with a big piece of meat like this, you know, the smoke kind of gets lost a little bit in all the protein. So that's why I'm doing the smoke tube. So I think for me, my review would be a couple of creature comforts.
So to get a little deeper into the meat. Is that what? Yeah.
And build a little bit more bark.
I got you.
Z-Grills is aware of the creature comforts because they obviously built them into his new model, right? And then as far as the smoke goes, I think that you use the pellets along with the smoke tube, and that becomes your recipe, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to use for wood chips? How much are you going to do it? How long are you going to do it? Right? That's all the mastery of your barbecue, if you will.
Yeah.
That might have been a long answer, Jeff. I apologize if it was.
No, I
No,
think that's exactly what we need.
I know
Yeah.
for a lot of, I mean, when I was looking at the smoke tubes and the pellets and how clean they burn, you know, I was like,
So this thing keeps feeding it, keeps feeding the pellets. I can hear it, right?
you can open the hopper and look.
Yeah, I know, but the temperature is.
So I'm new to this whole
Rising.
smoking thing. I tried it one time on my
It's not
grill.
true, dude. I saw you having a cigar before we started filming.
Well, there's that.
Oh, you meant smoking meat.
I got a smoking box on my Weber grill, and
Can I tell that story?
yeah.
So I went over to Jeff's house and he had just like assembled this brand new Weber grill. And it's a nice option that Weber has. They actually have built into the grill a smoke box for wood chips
With its
right
own
on,
with its own burner.
with its own burner right over the burner. So you can just put the wood chips in and adjust the burner and you can use it as a smoker. So I go, Jeff, that's really cool. You know, and he's like, I'm gonna use it. So he puts he had like this
Loaded.
pan that holds vegetables, right? You have mushrooms, onions, peppers. It was like 4 inches deep. He has the grill at like 8 million degrees, right?
That's
He
what Weber
throws-
does.
throws a ton of wood chips in. Like the thing's mounded. And I go, Jeff, you know, dealing with smoke, it's kind of like garlic salt. You know, you can...
Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Yeah, don't overdo it.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's fine. You know, like Tim the Tool Man, right? More power. No one could eat the food.
Oh, too smoky?
It was like...
Yeah, saturated with smoke.
It was like you pulled it out of a burned down house, you know?
It was like through it. It wasn't touching it. It was.
I got
through
you.
it.
Yeah.
Over smoked is dirty and acrid, right? Like you get that dirty smoke flavor.
Like you're
you know?
chewing on a piece of charcoal.
Which is why I like the Z Grill. Just a tinge. I like
Just a
smoke
what?
flavor. Tinge.
Tin.
Oh,
Tinge.
tinge. Is that what he said?
What would you think I said? Dirty minds.
I'll leave
both you
that
guys.
for you guys to figure out.
Just a tinge.
Yeah.
Give that extra little something to it. I like it.
So what are we gonna do for the next 2 hours?
What'd you do today? Golf?
Yeah, that's right.
Big surprise.
How'd you do? 9 holes, shot 121?
Yes, something like that.
All right, so it's been about 30 minutes. So I think it's time, 30 minutes on the smoker. I think it's time to hit it with some spray. I don't have a funnel. So this is our honey, sugar, butter, Chris.
Butter.
Mix.
Not you, Nate. You don't use butter ever.
So my technique here is I'm just gonna squish down a paper cup to get it into the spray.
I like the honey call. That's a real good choice.
A lot of honey in there.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Yeah, I did put a decent amount of, and it's actually local honey. It's from Marissa's friend's mom. She has she's a beekeeper.
Awesome. Shout out to Marissa's mom's friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angela. So this actually works pretty good. I haven't spilled any yet, which is unusual for me.
Food
Swap and go from the other side?
Yeah, you definitely don't want to mix up your spray bottles.
Yeah. Yeah, I had floor cleaner in this right before I put this in. Don't worry.
It's the Griddle Guy way.
You should
Don't
burn
worry,
off.
I rinsed it at least once.
Should burn off. Enough heat, everything's good.
All right, I think that should definitely be enough.
This should help with the sweet.
Yeah, and I think it's going to help us get a better bark too.
Yeah.
Right, because it's a little bit of moisture on the surface. I think that's going to help the smoke stick to it a little bit.
Thank you, sir.
So time to spray the meat.
Every 30 minutes.
Looks good, Nate.
Look at that smoke.
This is gonna help with the bark, I think.
Nice color. Tube still smoking.
That's a good spray. Set it, forget it, kind of, right? Close it back up. Smells so good. I'm gonna smell like smoked meat.
So,
Let's grab it. Let me grab
so you're
the-
talking about a Saturday night again?
Oh, by the way, did he show us food only? Look at look at food only.
Yes, I showed that.
Food only.
I got to throw a probe in now.
And you missed my comment.
What'd you say? That regular Saturday night? Shut up, I heard you.
So the
Oh, Jesus, that's close.
nice thing about the Z-Grill is it does have a spot for a probe.
That's huge.
Yeah, so let's get a probe.
That's what
in
she
here.
said.
No, she didn't.
Not to you.
Not to me.
So we gotta get this
Oh,
through here.
temperature's perfectly at 250, by the way. We should say that.
You know, maybe I do want one of these.
Yeah, you
We're
would.
gonna plug
I
this
don't know why you wouldn't.
right in here, Jeff. That.
It's got some nice color already.
Gonna go in here.
That's perfect, Nate. Why didn't you start with that in it?
Because I was in a rush.
Oh, I got you.
I wanted to just get it on the smoker.
Oh, 113, we can pull it.
Super extra rare turkey.
Well,
Everybody
it's
loves
rising.
that.
It's rising.
Yeah.
It's
We're at
rising.
118.
That's what she's
All right,
doing.
we'll see you guys in a half hour when we open it up. To
We're
spray
getting there.
again.
We'll get there.
So what's this been, like 3 times we spray it down?
Yeah.
Ish. Did you ever flip it?
No.
Look at that color. What do we have for temp?
We are at 300 on the smoker and 152 on the turkey.
And this
You should
has
say-
been, what, like 2 hours, hour and a half?
Yeah.
You should say you turn it up a little bit to get it.
I did jack up the temperature because we can't be here all night. It's a school night.
And the smoker tube is still going.
Oh
That-
yeah,
that's
let's take
pretty
a look
impressive.
at the smoker tube. How much is left in there?
Not a lot,
Oh,
but it's
we're
still
right
smoking.
down to the bottom. But yeah, it lasted a solid 2 hours.
It's definitely brown and it's getting good bark on it. And it looks pretty good.
All right, we'll be pulling it in a couple of minutes.
All right.
So timing-wise, this worked out nicely because the smoke tube just finished, right? So we're gonna give that another spray of our butter honey sugar mix. Looks delicious.
Really does.
Don't want to burn my fingers, so this is gonna come out gently. There we go with that. I'm gonna grab this guy. And now we're gonna do, I can't even say it's the Chud barbecue technique because more than Chud does it. But I got a double layer of heavy duty foil here. Don't let Chris see this because Chris gets all riled up. Look
Butter.
how much butter I use. So we're doing a whole stick of butter. Oh, that smells good. That smells really good.
Look, are you? Wait a minute. Gotta get close up on that.
So here's what happens, Chris, right? So the top of the turkey, there's nothing to protect it, so the top gets a little dry. So you put the butter on, put the turkey breast upside down. The butter melts around and bastes the turkey breast and softens the part that dried out from the smoking process.
Okay,
You got that?
I got you.
All right.
I got
So now,
a full stick of butter.
so now we just wrap.
Full stick of butter, Jeff.
And
Full
this-
stick of butter.
This is going in the warming drawer. So we're just gonna let that sit, let the butter melt, put it in the wow, that's hot. Put it in the warming drawer, and as soon as you finish the bacon, maybe we'll eat Chris.
Full stick of butter. Holy cow. Jeff, we'll have to eat little bites. Little bites. Little bites, Jeff.
Slow carb, though. That's all that matters.
it's little bites.
This is where the magic
There you go.
happens.
You got some Black Label.
The magic of cutting the bacon in half, is that the magic?
This is my thing. Nobody else in the world has done this.
This is Chris's favorite.
Nobody else in the world.
This is what's going to make him famous one day.
Chris, right there, Chris just had a moment.
He is-
That's like, he loves cutting bacon
He is
in
the
half.
Salt Bay of the bacon world.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Huh. Do you feel better, Chris?
Look at this.
Is that like a
This is how we do
relief
it.
for
Bang, bang.
you? Yeah.
Done.
I'm super glad Chris just did that. Now you get to go through the hell of separating all.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, now you're cheating.
Come on. Easiest way to do bacon, people. Good thing about having such a big griddle. Look at this. Just throw it out. Easy, easy. Easy. Throw it out any way you want. Oh, get out of here. That took what, 2 seconds?
And you still had to use your fingers.
2 seconds. And by the way, low and slow. Nate's griddle, he doesn't like to do it that way, but I'm doing it that way.
Nice.
Perfect. Perfect. Yep. Go ahead. Slice and dice. Jeff, get in there. Get in there. Jeff's like a surgeon over here. He didn't realize they were real potatoes, big potatoes.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
What do you think they were? Hash browns or something?
Yeah. And you got the baby potatoes? I thought that was outside of your price range.
It usually is. Usually is.
It was a impulse buy.
Why would I buy that
Impulse
for 98
buy.
cents a pound when I
No,
can buy
it's like $3.48 a pound.
regular
versus
potatoes
98
for
cents a pound.
88 cents a pound?
Cut those guys up.
All right, boss. I'm on it, boss. You got it. I feel bad. Nate's knives are always so sharp
What are you worried about? Why do you feel bad?
because I'm using it on the griddle.
That's what you're supposed to. That's fine. Oh, you know what we're gonna add to that? Perfect timing, Jeff. I'm glad you brought it up.
Oh, yeah.
Glad you brought it up.
You mean what Jeff never mentions? The hussy dust?
The hussy dust.
Mr. Matthew Hussey was kind enough to send the Griddle Guys some Hussey heifer dust made for beef, which we're gonna use on our potatoes. I've tasted this, I've used it already very quickly. It's salty, it's got that nice little, it's very, very good. I like it a lot. I'm gonna throw these all over these. Matthew, Mr. Hussey, thank you so much. We appreciate you. You know that, brother, we love you. But I am gonna hit this right now with the potatoes, Jeff, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Is it okay?
sure. Nice.
And you get that all over everything. That's for our potatoes right now. I was a little late bringing it over to the house tonight with Nate, so we were gonna do it on the turkey too, but we didn't get to it. This is gonna work out great. Matthew, thank you so much. We also got your sticker. Everybody watching our channel knows this guy, and if you do not, please go check him out. He is one of a kind. Great guy. Where do you want this? Because we're gonna hang this somewhere
I'm
here.
tempted to put it on Jeff's forehead, but I'm thinking,
Nice.
slide over for a minute, Jeff. We'll go right here on the camshaft.
Perfect.
That spot.
I like it.
Thank you, Matt, for the hussy dust.
Appreciate you.
Perfect.
Thank you, my man.
Can't wait to try it. As soon as Jeff finally gets the potatoes cooked.
I'm trying.
You want me to get you a pan and we can steam them a little bit?
Should be good.
Probably a good idea.
It's all
So, moment of truth. Jeff is assembling his beautiful low carb, low fat, low everything.
I don't think low fat with the bake, but anyways.
Everything low.
Jeff's eating a huge sandwich right now.
We have pulled the turkey breast out. I had it in the warmer around 150, 160 degrees. Unfortunately, my warmer doesn't have an actual temperature gauge, so I can't tell you what it is, but it's been in there about 25 minutes. Chris, you're just gonna go turkey and potato, right?
Yeah. I'm waiting. I'm gonna be served, right?
I flipped it, so the butter, I've kind of rolled it a few times to try to get the butter to really coat it. So let's see what we have here.
You're
I'll go
hungry.
extra sanitary.
It's a little crampy.
You're hungry.
Yeah, I am hungry. I'm starving.
I'm starving too.
We're all family here. You don't need to worry about it.
Oh, this was for the physical after.
Oh, nice. Cough twice.
Wait till I leave, please.
Jeff, turn your head and cough, please.
Hey, you'll be a barrage. Forget it. Anyways.
Why do you have to turn your head? Can't you just cough?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah.
You're gonna have to ask.
What's that all about?
They want you to look at them while
So as you guys
Look
can
me in
see,
my eyes.
we have butter all over them, right? So the butter has done its job. So we're gonna plant that guy there.
Oh my.
Maybe I should
not
have
gonna
gone for the
waste
extra
that.
bacon.
Don't. Well,
I'm gonna pour that right over.
all right, we gotta get that. Oh, wow. How can this not taste good?
You guys smell that?
Yes.
Look at you.
I see the glisten.
Oh,
coming
that's
up.
good. That is good. These guys are gonna be happy. So I'll go from the wide side for you guys. First off,
You can see the smoke ring.
This is turkey, by the way, which I'm not a big turkey fan, to be honest with you.
We found a way to.
But I can't wait to taste this.
We found a way to make turkey unhealthy.
Apparently.
That's for you.
Put it. Oh yeah.
That's just a taste test. That's just a taste test. Jeff, I'm gonna flip this one into the butter.
Nice.
Right? A little moisture. That's just a taste test. And then we'll cut you up for the sandwich. And I want a couple of words about what the flavor is.
So you get the smoke up front.
As I bring it to my mouth, I can smell the smoke.
It carries through. For the amount of times that we sprayed that, like 4 or 5, very mild for the
Very,
sweetness.
just a little bit of honey, not much.
Tiny bit of honey. The pepper comes through.
The pepper at the back end.
Yeah.
So smoke up front,
That's delicious.
pepper at the back. For me.
Cooked perfect too. Temperature-wise, that's perfect.
This is the best piece of turkey I've ever had in my entire life. I swear to God.
Wow.
Wow. And I see the smoke ring, which is weird.
Yeah, you get a little
See the
pink.
smoke ring?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that up to the camera. See a little pink right around the edge there. Hopefully it's not dripping on my kitchen floor.
Or on the camera.
Or on the camera. And it didn't take too long to smoke. This was a relatively quick smoke.
Couple hours.
Couple hours, yeah.
Wow.
You like it? Pretty tasty?
Wow.
Super tender. You know, guys, see that? Just pulls right apart.
Hussey's heifer dust. Good stuff. Salt forward, good flavor, good stuff. Potatoes came out awesome. A little wild card with fresh potatoes, but we got them cooked.
Nate, I'm most impressed with, as I bring it to my mouth, I can smell the smoke flavor. I bite into it. The smoke is like right away in my mouth, and then
Yeah.
it's juicy as crap, which I've never had juicy turkey in my life.
The breast.
Honestly, God.
What about my turkey? Gee.
Yeah, your turkey doesn't. You didn't have.
That.
You didn't have a stick of butter on yours though, or did you?
I did. I soaked it in butter.
You want to grab some bacon and potatoes, Chris? So while we're at this, Hussey, thanks so much for the heifer dust. Good
Yes.
stuff. Really good stuff. If you guys haven't ordered, try it. But Todd Tobin,
Check out the Hungry Hussey.
Todd, congratulations on getting through the Widowmaker. I mean,
Yeah.
that's some scary stuff.
We very happy you're okay. Thank you so much for. I sent you a message. I'm glad you responded. Thank you so much for that. Todd, prayers for you and your family. I'm glad you're okay.
You kind of made all of us worry, Todd, because
Yeah.
you seem way healthier than
You're
us.
way more fit than anyone.
You did a lot more working out than we did, and you still
Yeah.
had an issue, so it makes us worry.
Kind of the godfather of this whole griddle scene.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Todd. We're glad you're okay.
I pulled
For
it.
sure.
I pulled a Chris.
Yeah.
You overstuffed it.
I think I overstuffed mine.
Chris, slide your plate up here.
There we go.
So the other one we want to say thank you to is Z-Grills.
Yeah.
Z-Grills, thanks for sending us what you sent us.
Serena, very much appreciate it.
Serena, we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much. We Nate cooked tonight on it. We're gonna have many more cooks on the Z Grills because we're actually trying things out and we're experimenting and we're very excited about it.
Look at the
Thank
size
you.
of that. You gotta get a close up on that. Yeah. Z-Grills, great job on the smoker. Worked out beautifully. All right, we'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to hit Hussey. Hit like, subscribe for us. That would be helpful. We'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.
Griddle guys.